If you want to compress a JPG in GIMP, you're in the right place. In this video, I'll show you the easiest way to reduce file size while keeping your image looking sharp, clean, and ready for the web. This is perfect if you want faster loading images for websites, blogs, thumbnails, or sharing online without making your photo look overly blurry or damaged. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, open GIMP and load the JPG image you want to compress. You can do this by dragging the image into GIMP or by clicking File and then Open. Once your image is open, you do not need to edit the photo itself if your goal is only compression. The main trick happens when you export the file. To start the compression process, go up to File, then click Export As. You can also use the shortcut Shift plus Control plus E on Windows, or the equivalent export shortcut on your system. This is important because GIMP does not usually save JPG compression settings through the normal save option. Instead, export is where you control the final file size and image quality. Now, in the export window, make sure your file name ends in .jpg or .jpeg. If it does not, GIMP may not recognize that you want a JPEG file. You can also choose JPEG image from the file type list if needed. After that, click Export. This opens the dedicated JPEG export settings dialog, and this is where the real compression happens. The most important setting here is the quality slider. By default, it may be set very high, often near 100. If you want to compress the JPG properly, lower that slider to around 70 to 80 for a strong balance between quality and smaller file size. In many cases, this range gives you a great-looking image without a huge loss in detail. If you need even smaller files, you can go lower, but always test the result so the image does not become too soft or pixelated. As you adjust the slider, keep an eye on the file size estimate if it appears in the dialog. If you see the preview option, you can also enable Show Preview in Image window, so GIMP updates the estimated size in real time. That makes it much easier to compare changes and choose the best balance between quality and compression. This is especially useful when you are working on web graphics, blog images, or online listings where every kilobyte matters. If you want to shrink the file even more, expand the Advanced Options section in the JPEG export dialog. This is where you can fine-tune the compression and remove extra data that you do not need. First, check Optimize. This uses a more efficient encoding method, which can help reduce the file size a little further without changing how the image looks. Next, turn on Progressive if you want the image to load in stages in web browsers. This can improve the user experience on slower connections because the image appears gradually instead of loading all at once. It does not always make the file dramatically smaller, but it is a helpful web-friendly option. Another great way to reduce size is to remove hidden metadata. If you do not need camera data or extra file information, uncheck Save EXIF data, Save thumbnail, and Save XMP data. These settings can add unnecessary kilobytes to your JPG, especially if the image came from a camera or phone. Removing them is a simple way to make the file leaner. You can also change the subsampling option to 4:2:0. This reduces the color data stored in the image, which can lower the file size even more. For many web use cases, this is a smart trade-off because the file becomes smaller while the visual difference is often minimal. If you are compressing photos for websites or social media, this can be a very useful setting to try. Once you have set your quality level and chosen any advanced options you want, click Export to finalize the compressed JPG. GIMP will save the image with your chosen compression settings, and your smaller file is ready to use. At this point, it is a good idea to compare the exported file with the original, so you can confirm the quality still looks good. If the image looks too compressed, go back and export again with a slightly higher quality setting, like 80 or 85. If the file is still too large, lower it a little more or remove additional metadata. The key is to find the best balance for your specific project. A website banner, for example, may need a different compression level than a product photo or blog thumbnail. So that's how to compress a JPG in GIMP the right way. Just remember, export as JPG, lower the quality slider, check the preview, and use the advanced options if you want even smaller file sizes. It is a simple workflow once you know where to look, and it can save you a lot of time and storage space. If this video helped, please give it a like and subscribe for more easy software tutorials. And if you want more quick GIMP tips, stay tuned because I have plenty more guides coming your way.